I'm back and ready to get terrified out of my wits by the next horror story. Yay!
I never really liked old mares anyway. They always pinch my cheeks and give me really old candy. Ugh.
That's nothing compared to what I heard. What's even scarier than Canterlot can definitely be found on the filthy streets of Manhattan.
Whoa.
This is the tale of the handsome stallion. One night, in the usually crowded streets of Manhattan,
Oh, hi, Ice Glaze.
a lone unicorn mare walked down right away after the final show ended. All the ponies in attendance were already on their way home, except for the single mare. She was in attendance for the final showing of the Pony of the Opera, but she decided to stick around afterwards to meet one of the ponies. Specifically, the stallion who played the Phantom character.
Yeep.
He enthralled her with his performance. So much so that she stuck around an hour after the show ended just to see him.
Obsessive much?
She heard the backstage door open with a squeak. This has to be him, she thought. Every other actor left already. He's the only one left. The stallion pony peeked out of the door, checking to see if he was all alone there. He looked one way and saw nothing. He looked the other way and saw a cute unicorn mare. Wait, he thought. Cute unicorn mare? Hi, I am your biggest Ah! The mare said before getting a glimpse at his face. It was uglier than any Timberwolf could ever hope to look. Ah! The stallion yelled as he shut himself back inside the building. Please, please leave. I do not wish to be seen. The unicorn mare quickly realized that the face she saw wasn't his actual face. She saw a price tag attached to it before he fled back inside. Wait! I just wanted to tell you that I'm your biggest fan and I loved your performance in the show, she told him through the door.
Oh, dear.
Well, you said it. Now, please, go away, the stallion actor responded.
Very
Why are you
suspicious,
wearing that
sweetie.
mask? It's not even the same mask that you wear in the Pony of the Opera. I'm wearing this mask for you and every other mare's protection. What? She exclaimed. My face, it is deadly to mares. It's too handsome.
Excuse me? How can something be too
Mare
handsome?
scoffed before she started to giggle. I'm sure you're incredibly handsome, she said with a blush. But you don't have to be embarrassed about showing me your face. I'm not embarrassed. I am being serious. Now, please, leave me be. I just want to go home. At this point, the unicorn mare started to get angry. No! She shouted. I want to see your face. I'm your biggest fan. At that moment,
Obsessive much?
burst through the door and galloped in the opposite direction of the mare, full speed.
Run, Forrest, run!
She growled before illuminating her horn and teleporting. The stallion turned back to make sure that he got away from her. He didn't see her back there, so he decided to slow his pace to a trot and turned back in the direction that he was heading. Gotcha! The mare shouted after suddenly
Oh, dear.
Ah! The stallion shouted as he jumped and fell to the ground on his back. The mare advanced onto him, using her magic to grab the mask and forcefully pull it off.
Oh, dear.
The mare screamed triumphantly. Suddenly, her eyes widened in shock. She looked upon the stallion actor's face and was completely engrossed by what she saw. Oh, my Celestia! You are so handsome! She started to breathe heavily. Too handsome! Ah! She screamed at the top of her lungs as the fur and skin on her face started melting off her skull. The pain was too much for her to handle as she succumbed to the painful injury. The fresh corpse then fell on top of the stallion, who still lied on his back. Ah! He shrieked while pushing the mare's leg
Well then.
off himself. He took heavy breaths, trying to regain his composure after this episode. Fortunately, he was able to after a few moments. He got back up to his hooves and grabbed his mask. I tried to warn her, he said to himself. But
spooky story.
What is it with stallions and causing death tonight? What more do you expect for Nightmare Night? My turn! Now this, my great-grandmother heard from her cousin's best friend's cancer who heard it from a farmer's husband's cow's old neighbor. Well, this one sure sounds like a simple and short one. So,
Oh, Fry, give me something sweet to bite.
Who was it? Some ponies wanting something they can't have. Can I? No, my candy corn. Fine. No need to be rude about
I
it.
want candy corn.
Sorry, I just really like my candy. Here, enjoy it while you can, because my story is gonna make y'all sick to your stomachs. It's called Don't Drink from the Bubbler.
This sounds promising.
Once, there was a young filly who lived in Billy.
Aw, this guy's bug so cute.
First day at her new school. Her mother brought her through the double doors before setting her free into this new place. As she walked closer in, her mother got farther and farther away, getting smaller in perspective. However, before she could disappear, she had one last final warning message for her filly. Don't drink from the bubbler! Billies and colts turned their heads, thinking, what's a bubbler? Her mother had originated for Choddington, where they had no other word for water fountain. The day went on as she survived through all of her boring classes, even falling asleep a couple of times. Then, after lunch, her mouth, oh my, it was so very dry from the biscuits she had for lunch. Her head turned at an unnamed voice calling to her. Come hither, child. She edged closer. I can quench your thirst.
Hello, little water fountain.
The got even closer after that. But how? The filly's raspy voice called. I did not bring a water bottle, even though I told my mom I did. Drink from the bubbler. It'll all be fine. The voice whispered calmly.
Creepy.
So very dry, and her mother's words collided with the water fountains, almost as if they were battling with one another. Before the filly knew it, she was standing in front of the thing her mother had warned her about for countless years. Everything happened so slowly to her. The chatting of older fillies and colts got slower and quieter. Each hoof-step echoed in her ears as she got closer and closer.
Echo,
Then,
echo.
as she pressed the button, the water began to flow like a river of freshness as she reached her muzzle up to drink the water. She watched as it poured into the drain and the spew of it. She slowly sucked the water like slurping a smoothie as her throat felt much better. Yes. The voice faded away.
Yes.
That wasn't so bad. The filly came back to reality as she trotted back to the classroom. However, what she did not see was a small pile of green goop that was infested with other ponies' germs moving within the drain, mixed in with the water it reused. The young pony took a seat at her desk as the teacher babbled on.
Blah, 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 blah.
Feeling in her stomach. It gurgled a little as her wings shot out in surprise. She raised her hoof. The teacher had called on her, but it was too late. The filly fell to the ground as she groaned. She felt as if her insides were exploding as the teacher called the nurse.
Gee, that's a very strange and a bit terrifying picture in my head. But this is where I'm going to have to end off part 2. I'll see y'all in the next one.